Hello, is anybody there? If you are there, this is my personal diary. Are you supposed to be? Hello, is there anybody there? If you are there, you're listening to my personal diary. Please keep this to yourself. Yeah, so my name is Nestor, and it's quite a journey. It's quite a journey because we have been quite through a lot, you know, and we are at the point where we are making like giant. We are making decision that seems like it feels intense at the moment. And I've always been want to make giant bets until some trends are not for me. Um, Maybe like from when I was just young, I always wanted to be an entrepreneur, build something, and it's kind of it's kind of been like a journey because right from secondary school, I've just wanted to build something on my own, and I think last percentage of me wanting to step out and do something of my own is because I've never really been good at something. I've never really been excellent at something. I've never a smartest kid. I was always average, like average secondary school, average, you know. And went to secondary school, went to university, and even university, I always wanted to start. I wanted to build something. I wanted to have my own business, my own startup. Startup was the main thing. I always wanted to have my own startup. Um, Once you join with it, I can tell you countless experience. But I think one key thing in my journey that stood out to me was that I got my suspension, 3 week suspension. It was tough. I Because I was just in alpha of my final year. I think I was in omega of my final year. That was my last semester. Omega, my last semester. I got suspended, 3 week suspension. I could not write any exam. I could not graduate that year. It was tough because I had to stay back a year at home. It's crazy. That's wow. I'll stay back like about a year at home. Omega, okay, 6 months. So I'll stay back for Alpha and then I went back. Omega finished up and I'm here. So, and it was during that process I wrote this stuff. You reach the bigger the sacrifice, you greater the reward. It's quite a journey because I've always wanted to build, I've always wanted to have a business or have something and nothing. Like nothing. I'm doing this because I want to show I want to have a personal diary, a personal notes. This is a personal diary. I want to have something that shows me where I'm coming from, where I'm going to, where I said the promises I made, what I'm saying to myself that this is where we have to be. I also want to see how I am now. I want to know what my finances is at the moment. What do I have right now at the moment? And I want to see that progression. I want to know if I can make it. Making sense of right now, I'll I'll go to my bank account. So everything is very very transparent. I'll go to my bank account, I'll show you my bank account. And you talk about people having resources, bro. I'm, I'm dead broke. Like I don't have any money, no money. So um so yeah. So presently I have 36,000. I don't know if it's clear enough. 36,000. And just 2 days ago I got 40,000 for project meeting. And so I'm meant to put my project, and I got 40,000 to print that project. Before then, before I got this 40,000, what was my bank account? I think I had about 600 in my bank account. And so I'm 23 year old. I just have 20. I just have 600 naira in my bank account. I have 40,000 that I need to use to print my project for clearance and all those stuff. And so we are starting, we are desperate, like we are at the bottom of the barrel. I don't know how to describe this. I'll try to describe exactly how I feel. Intense pressure in the sense that I've seen a lot of success around me in pictures and videos. I've seen those success, and I cannot put my finger to how to produce consistent value. I cannot seem to put my finger around it, and it's driving me crazy because I'm like, how, what value do I need to offer? What value do I truly need to offer that will get me this, that will get me what these people have? How it doesn't make, like, right now it seems completely vague that somebody can on a monthly basis be making $10,000 per month, have staffs that is paying, and some people even are monthly handling $1 million business. There are staffs that are paying, they have different business, different things running simultaneously. Like to me it's a dream, it is vague, it's not, I cannot imagine it simply. And I'm at a stage where like I'm working hard, like hard, and I think it leads me to the question of why, why are you at this point? Like, why am I recording this video now? Why are you here at this point? The reason I am doing this now is because I said to myself, I'm not going to go the route of going to get a job. I'm not going to go to the route of through the route of going to get a job working 30 years. And that's like a personal statement that I have. It's better for me to work on something I believe in for 3 years rather than 30. And so I think having podcasts that's, I have like a podcast, I want to get like a chain of merchandise of businesses that start to 3 not 30. I just tempt for this belief that I can spend three, probably more. By the time you spend 3 years in a business, you already knee deep in it. You cannot pull out. Like by the time you spend 3 years in a business, that business is, you already knee length into that business. So you cannot say I'm leaving this, you can get a job. So that's where the idea of 3 years, we can just spend 3 years in a business, just going hard into a business of say we can figure this out, we can get, we can give value to the world, we can have something of our own, we can start building something from scratch. 3 years just pure grinding no matter what. Get knee length into it, and then we can get to a point where we can say do I want to continue in this hustle, in this craft, or do I just go and get a job? Because my my thinking is, if you spend 3 years doing knee deep in work, by the time you finish 3 years, I'm 23 right now. In 3 years time, I'll be 26. As I'm 26-year-old, can I still go and get a job and it will put me in that career path that somebody that was there 3 years ago would? Probably. Can I just, after 3 years of just pure grinding and hustling, can I go to Andela or Facebook and probably go and work as a developer there? I can't. I can. After 3 years of trying to build my own thing, and so my my drive is, why not? Why can't I just go out, build something out there that is just there? And I'm trying to break down this barrier of, I don't want to get in front of the camera, I'm shy, what will people say, what will people think, and so I'm actively trying to disgrace myself as much as possible. And so I'm actually trying to bring shame to myself, or bring, how should I explain this? How should I say this? Or I'm actively trying to put my business out there as much as possible. And so rather than tell you we have a bit of income coming and we are trying this, we are doing this, I rather tell you, babe, this is how much we have. We are actually debt broke, so you don't think that we have something somewhere, you know. And in terms of, I have 5 siblings. I don't have a parent, I don't have mother, I don't have father. By the time I finish my signing out in school, I would leave the orphanage. I stay in an orphanage right now. I stay at Love Home Orphanage. Very grateful to them. Took sponsored my education right from primary to university. And so by the time I finish my handover, finish my NYC, I'll leave the home. And so I don't have any structure. I don't have any you know benefactor. And so it's even more of like a risk. Some people will say it as, okay, this is more like a risk. What if you don't make it? What if everything just crashes and burns? You would have nothing. Like, you would literally have nothing. You would be starting from nothing. Why don't you go this route and get a job, 250,000, 150,000 per month, and have some kind of life? But to me, that's no life. I cannot tell you how much I hate, like, with passion of clocking into work and I'm answering calls, I'm speaking to this, I'm typing documents, I'm coding something, and I hate it. I don't like what I do, but I don't have a stake. It is painful. Like, for me, I don't like it because I've seen that I've spent so much time in a system, I've spent so much time doing what I don't like, to come out from university and then go and do something I still don't like. And I'll just do a quick flashback to university days. Like I said, I was not a smartest student, and so I had mad struggles getting into university. I went to Covenant University. I had crazy struggle getting into university. My jam was around, like, what did I get? My star got 275. I think I got like 240 something there about. You see, I was not that smart. So they gave me, like, the course that was available was industrial physics. So they gave me industrial physics. So I took it. I took industrial physics, and it was going to be that you go to industrial physics and then my plan when I got there, I initially wanted to study computer science. And so when I got industrial physics, that was the course that had space in the students apparently. So I went there, industrial physics, and my goal immediately was, after you do this industrial physics for 1 year, by the time you get to your second year, I'll transfer to computer science, and I did it. I went to industrial physics. I was on second class upper from the beginning to the end. So, like I said, if you're expecting any success story or any first class of any brilliant, extraordinary person, I'm sorry. It's just, let's move on. I'm not that. I'm not brilliant. I'm not extraordinary in anything. But I have drive. I'll get back to that. And so, after I get to my second year, I switched from industrial physics to computer science, and so I started studying computer science. And like I said earlier on, got to my final year, got suspended, stayed back a year. Now I'm finishing. So I'm finishing 2024 instead of 2020. Yeah. And like I said, it just comes from this. Why would I, after spending 4 years doing computer science, learning is learning network, computer network. Yeah, some people they just enjoy it. Like, that's some people's flow. They love all those kind of things. I detest it. And so, if I'm after finishing this education, in which I'm literally struggling to find myself, why would I go into a workplace and spend 30 years of my life climbing ladder and not really blasting out and seeing what is there, what's the biggest thing I can dream of, and where can I truly reach? I want to see where I can reach. If I guess out, if let's say the highest that I can reach is easily like is alright, like I'm completely satisfied with it. As far as I know that I went the entire way, and I have so much stories about the ventures I tried. So it brings me back to my current point. So where are you now? What are you doing and who are you? I'm currently Nestor. I'm currently very, very broke. I don't have any savings. I don't have lots of things. So fancy cameras, fancy phones, I don't have anything. I got this stuff for my sister. I'm using an HP. My glasses has only one hand. I'm at the bottom of the barrel. Like I said, I'm not adding any spice. There's no. I cannot even edit this video. I don't have time to edit, so I'll post it like this. And so it brings us neatly to what we're doing now. And the goal now is basically finding our sweet spot. And what's our sweet spot? Where we are best at. I want to find the area where I'm absolutely a monster. I don't mean good, I mean like I'm an absolute beast in that field. And I have a lot of creative, natural flow. Creative, I have a lot of creative, natural flow. And so I have little tendencies that are peculiar to who I am. So I'm trying to do a couple of things. Just I started learning full stack. I became like I can do MongoDB Express React Node. I can create like web apps using those technologies. Not for memories, I can use ChatGPT, put it together, understand the syntax, I can put it together. Right. If my back is up against the wall, I can put it together. They are looking for a developer with 5 years now. Self-taught, YouTube, learnt everything, Mongo, Express, React, Node, learnt everything. So self-taught. Figma, the same thing. I started off Google course, went to YouTube, learned Figma. I don't have any professional now, and so I started initially finding jobs on Figma, getting Figma jobs, and started off like that. I did a couple of jobs here and there, and um, then I got an Upwork. So Upwork was this opportunity. I'm still there. It's still my primary base really, and so gingerly looking for opportunities. I'm still looking for opportunities. Like I said, I'm still trying to find that sweet spot where every aspect of my skill set comes together and it resonates. It is perfect. So I'm looking for that's I'm just focused on what is the area where you just enjoy so much, you can spend so much time in, you're an absolute must at. Your skill set align perfectly, you have fun doing. Value is not amount paid compare amount paid amount compensated for value is inconsequential to me. So I'm looking for absolute desire, love for what I do, absolutely dominate that category, and the feed I get is I don't mind it, it's inconsequential, it doesn't matter. Still links back to the desire. So I'm looking for that area, and I've gotten into AI automations, going to business, automating their process. That's even what I'm doing this night, and it's killing me. AI automation is killing me right now. I have to automate a sales statement stuff. So right now, that's what I do. My goal in this is November 4th. So my plan is not my plan. I have an AI agency. Yeah, because businesses don't. How do you have a business? How do you get business? How do you have a startup? Is it the paperwork that you file that says there's a business? Is it the thought that says, okay, there's a business, there's an agency? What legitimizes the fact that a business exists? I will go with the point is that a business exists when it is conceived in the mind and there are actions that act accordingly to what that business requires. I have an agency, and so when I go to people and I speak to them, I say, hey, I'm professional, I have my agency, this is what I offer my clients, this is what I do, this is what I do, this is what I do. So presently I have an agency, no registered, no logo, nothing. Just I have an agency, I have the name. Actually don't have the name. I have to think of a name, but I'm currently offering my service on Upwork mainly. So I go to Upwork, find people that are looking to automate certain tasks and offer my skill set. At the back end of that, I'm also in Clavio product, um, Clavio. So email marketing, that sort of stuff. I'm in there. And so what exactly am I trying to do? This is first time 3:45. I am trying to find that sweet spot. I'm trying to find that area where everything just aligns for us. Everything is just makes sense for us. The balance just makes sense for us. And like I said, this is my personal diary, so I'm not afraid to go into much details into anything. I've been recording it daily, and my plan is, what's the goal? My goal right now is I want to short term goal. I want to be able to make $1,000 consistently monthly. So I'm desperately trying to find out how can what business can I offer, what product can I offer, and I will share exactly what I'm doing. When I get there, you'll be able to see. I'll show you everything, but I'm desperately trying to find out how I can get $1,000 monthly recurring revenue. That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I'm offering service, products, wherever it may be. How can I get $1,000 in monthly recurring revenue? I'm trying to figure it out. That's the short term goal. What's long term goal? Long term goal is to have my long term goal is to find an area where I enjoy doing what I'm doing. I'll find a niche area, a skill set that I enjoy doing what I'm doing, and absolutely dominating. That's the long term goal. And this is my personal diary, so you're welcome for a wild ride. I'll be posting this like this. Raw is there's not going to be any fancy thing to it. It's going to be raw like this and just actual story of what it's like to be in the bottom and trying to get to the top. What's it like really? I'm there right now, so I can tell you exactly what I feel. I can tell you the pressure. I can tell you how extreme it is. I just had my girlfriend tell me, "Hey, we need to get separated because you go 2 days and you don't text me." I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to, I'm trying to survive. And so that welcome to my life. But the goal here is, what are we going to do to survive? What systems can we put in place in order to achieve the future we want? One of the goals I'm putting in place is, why don't we do starters? Starters. 20 minutes read the Bible. 40 minutes we read. There's a book that I'm reading. What is it? It's negotiation. Never split the difference. Never split the difference. And so that's our morning routine. It's not something fancy. So by 6 a.m. in the morning, we go 20 minutes read the Bible, 40 minutes we never split the difference. So our 6 to 7 we are booked for that time. Sorry, I don't have a gym, so I don't gym. Maybe okay, tell you what, maybe we do a few press up in the morning. But it's a great way to start our day because we have God in the center of it. And then we have reading a book, and then we have a bit of exercise. Let's say 20 push up, 30 sit ups, 10 squats. Perfect. Yeah, so it's like a short way, just and then we get to work, and I'll be documenting everything while on a daily basis, and then we can break down directly into my time, what I use my time for, on a minute by minute basis. So right now, I'm going to round this off. It's 3:51 a.m. I think I'll stop this now and maybe take like a 20 minutes break. So by 4 we are alert. But then I have this project I'm trying to complete this series. I'll probably have a meeting by 8 a.m. in the morning. And so these are scheduled for 6 might vanish. By 4 I will take a break by 4 a.m. in the morning to 4:30. I'll just try to rest, try to scroll a bit on social media, and then I've been awake since till I think 12 thereabout. And so by 4:30 I'll resume back into sales. We have made progress, but we need to move forward. After we are done, after we have completed this sales sequence, we can then go to our Upwork, try to look at what we have there. I'll show you what we have there, the little money we have made there, and then we can now sit back and then say, this is what we have at this moment. What do we need to do? What skill do we need to get? Who do we need to look at? And then we can now move forward with a plan. It's going to be a fun ride, but I want to have this dedication, this drive, this focus of achieving, documenting it. So when you look back, you're able to see that somebody started from scratch and the person failed. Because this stuff is not guaranteed. Nobody knows if I don't even know if I will succeed. So you can look back and probably see, oh, this was this guy failed. Thank you very much. See you guys next time. Like I said, this is my personal diary. If you're listening to it, please do not share.